Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some delicious ice cream recipes in honor of National Ice Cream Day, which is coming up because you know me, I'm a foodie and I like to celebrate the food holidays. This video is also super special because I am partnering with a brand that I use every day of my life. Not only every day, but twice a day. A big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video. I don't know if this happens to you, but my teeth get really sensitive to the cold and it can be really painful to eat yummy cold things that I enjoy, like ice cream on National Ice Cream Day. Sensodyne helps build a protective layer over the sensitive areas for continuous protection from tooth sensitivity and is the #1 dentist recommended brand for sensitivity relief. And that's actually how I started using Sensodyne years ago. My dentist recommended it to me. I can even bite into ice cream now. I don't always love it, but I can do it, which I don't think I'd be able to do before. So if you have any tooth sensitivity, I would highly recommend Sensodyne. I've been using it for years. It is my daily toothpaste and I absolutely love it. Also, the ice cream that we're making today, I like to call nice cream because they are all dairy free. So without further ado, let's make 3 nice cream recipes for National Ice Cream Day. Let's get started. The first dairy-free ice cream recipe that we're making is a strawberry ice cream with bananas for the base. This is so delicious. It tastes like a strawberry banana smoothie, but creamier. If you're craving strawberry ice cream, it's a good fix. I'll be posting all of the ingredients and their measurements in the description down below, so if you'd like to make this at home, you can. We've got 4 bananas, 1½ cup of strawberries, which we're going to freeze both of these, and then a few extra strawberries to dice. We're gonna leave these off to the side at room temperature. 2 tablespoons of agave and 3/4 cup of coconut milk. We're gonna set the agave and coconut milk off to the side. The first step is we've got to cut up our bananas and prepare our strawberries to freeze. Now, if you already have frozen strawberries or frozen bananas, you can just start by using those, but I didn't, so I'm gonna be doing this right now. To cut up your bananas, it's easy. You just make some banana pennies. And if that's not a term that your mom used, banana pennies are just little slices of bananas. I just realized that probably not everybody calls them banana pennies. What else do people call them?
Slices.
Banana slices? Okay, that's probably normal. So here's how you make banana pennies. You just open your banana and then on the cutting board using a sharp cutting knife, you're just gonna cut little slices. And look at that, don't they look like coins? These are much bigger than pennies though. I don't know why you'd call them pennies. These are like silver dollars or something, I don't know. They don't need to be perfect in size. We're just gonna be blending these up after they freeze. So just cut up all of your bananas. Bloop, I'm gonna put them in this bowl over here and get them ready to pop into the freezer. All of our banana pennies are ready and chopped. They're ready to freeze. But before we do, we're gonna cut off the greens off of our strawberries. It always looks like hair to me. Like strawberries have green hair. Doesn't it look like a cool hairdo? So all you need to do is chop off their little green tops. Again, using a sharp cutting knife, so be careful, don't get your fingers. Just go like that. That's all you gotta do. Do this to the rest of your strawberries, but remember, leave a few out at room temperature. So that's a little separate, the separate bowl of strawberries. All right, we're gonna take all your strawberries, place them in the bowl. Now pop both the strawberries and the bananas in the freezer. While those are chilling in the freezer, we're gonna dice up the rest of our strawberries. You just need a few and enough for ½ cup. All right, let's dump these out on the cutting board. And again, you're gonna cut off the little green tops. Boop, and then dice into little squares. These strawberries are gonna give the ice cream just a little bit of texture so that when you're eating your strawberry ice cream, you'll get fresh chunks. Nom 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 nom. Do this to the rest of the strawberries to get ½ cup. Our strawberries and bananas are frozen, and now we're gonna toss them and everything else into a blender. You can also use a food processor if you'd like, but a blender will work just fine, and that's why I like these recipes. They're really easy. All you need is a blender. So we're gonna pop off the lid. Boop. Add your strawberries. Add your nanners. Oh, coconut milk. The coconut milk makes it so creamy. It's so good. And agave. Every blender is a little bit different, so if it ends up being too thick, you can add a little bit more coconut milk, or if you need to, use a spatula to scrape down the sides. In between a few mixings, feel free. Let's put this lid on and mix it up. Let's see what we got. Now right here, you could serve this up and enjoy it right now for more of a soft serve vibe, but I like to freeze it for an additional 4 hours minimum to get more of a solid ice cream texture. Pop the lid off, and before you freeze, you're gonna fold in the diced strawberries, those fresh strawberries that we kept off to the side. We're just gonna add them in, then using a spatula, fold together. Folding's a little bit different than mixing. We're being gentle so they don't break apart. You can do this in a big bowl if that makes it easier, but I didn't want to dirty another dish. Oh my goodness, this looks delicious. Now pop your strawberry ice cream into the freezer, and again, I like to let it sit in there for 4 hours minimum to get a more firmer ice cream texture, and I like to do so in a little loaf pan. These are usually what I make banana bread in or something. I think it's a cute little storage for ice cream. I even stack them. Get your spatula and pour them in. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Here's the aesthetic part. It's totally optional. You don't need to, but once you've got your ice cream in the pan, take your spatula and you can give it a little slight woo, 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 woo. Make it look pretty and smooth. Woo, woo, woo. You do a little swirl and even place some fresh strawberries on the top so it looks like ice cream if you walked into an ice cream shop. Yes. Now pop your strawberry ice cream into the freezer. Our second ice cream recipe is super simple and yummy. Look how simple these ingredients are. Are you kidding me? 6 bananas, a little bit of vanilla extract, and some dark chocolate mini chips to make banana chocolate chip ice cream. The first thing that we're gonna do is chop up our bananas into pennies like we did before and freeze them. Once your banana pennies are frozen, pour them into a blender. Here we go. Then add your vanilla extract. Place on the lid and mix it up. Again, you might have to use a spatula to scrape down the sides in between blending. And if you need to blend it a couple times, that's okay. Bananas are mixed, let's open it up. Boop. And last step before we freeze, we're gonna fold in some mini dark chocolate chips. Oh, the suction is real. Look at how smooth and creamy. This is perfect. This is also a good recipe for kids because the ingredients are so simple. My little nephew loves this. All right, so you're just gonna sprinkle these in. And again, using a spatula or a big wooden spoon, anything that's long enough so it can reach the bottom, you're gonna fold in those mini chocolate chips. So when you're eating your ice cream, you'll come across little yummy chunks of chocolate. It's also optional. If you'd like to add more, you can. Once again, pour your ice cream into a little loaf pan. Oh, this is nice and creamy. And if you don't have a loaf pan, you can really use any container you'd like. You could use Tupperware or whatever you got around the house. I just love loaf pans. I have a bunch of them. Again, I'm gonna be using my spatula to make the top look really smooth so it freezes really pretty. I'm just doing a little zigzag action. Ah, gorge. And I'm gonna top it off with some more mini chips. And a little taste test never hurt. Perfect, all done, ready to pop in the freezer for about 4 hours. The third recipe that we're gonna be making is pineapple ice cream. Again, the ingredients, you're gonna love this, super simple. 1 pineapple and 3/4 cup of cream of coconut. And don't be confused, this is not coconut milk or coconut water, this is cream of coconut. And again, when you're making this, every blender is a little bit different. Some are high powered, low powered, some are more wide, some are more narrow. So if your ice cream is a little too thick, you can add a little bit more of cream of coconut or a splash of water even, just to help it get moving oven, and it will still freeze all the same. Put the cream of coconut off to the side. Again, be careful, we're gonna cut up the pineapple. There's a bunch of different ways to cut a pineapple, and I've actually done it a few different ways, but today, boom, let me show you one of the ways to cut a pineapple. First, you wanna cut off the crown, and that is the big green stem. I think of little strawberry greens or little carrot stems. This is just a beautiful, huge stem, and it's a little pokey. All right, so I turn it on the side and just cut it off. Again, be careful of your fingers. Don't want to get them. Perfect. And now it's a hat. I'm a pineapple. And now, spin it around and cut the bottom. Muscles, muscles. Now there's two options. You can either cut off the sides or cut them into fours and then cut off the sides. I'm gonna start by cutting it into fours because it makes it a little bit easier for me to manage. Somebody has been skipping arm day. I don't know who though. I don't know who would ever do that. Nobody here. I'm gonna cut straight down the middle. Boop, 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 like so. Turn on the side and cut one more time. Next, very carefully cut off the skin. It's very thick and the pineapple's a little slippery, so just be really, really, really careful. And it's okay to make a few cuts. You don't need to all do it in one cut. I like to take my time. So just get it started at the top. It's very thick. Then work your way down. Then you're gonna do this to the rest of your slices. You can cut off the center if you'd like, but for this, because we're just blending it up, I just leave it. Okay, so we're gonna cut one more time down the middle, hot dog way, the long way. Now cut slices, here we go. Then do this to the rest of your pineapple. Pineapple's all chopped up, and now you're gonna put them in the freezer. Once frozen, pour your pineapple into a blender and add your cream of coconut. Oh, here we go. Oh, we almost made it. One chunk. Bloop. And then our cream of coconut. This recipe is so delicious. It's like if a pineapple whip and a pina colada had a baby. It's so good and tropical and perfect for summer. And again, the pineapple is really thick, so if you have to mix it a few times, please do. Feel free, that's great. And don't forget to use a spatula to scrape down the sides in between mixes. Okay, that's looking really good. I had to mix it a couple of times to get it this smooth. This is about the texture you want. I'm really tempted to eat this right now, right here, but I'm gonna freeze it for just a little longer so it's gonna have an even better texture. Scoop your pineapple ice cream into a little loaf pan. One of my favorite desserts when I visited Hawaii was getting a pineapple whip, and it tastes just like this. It's so good. And it just reminds me of summertime and being on a beach and yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, gotta get all of it. Move out of the way, little blade. Ooh, yeah. So last but not least, I'm gonna give it a little swirl using my spatula to make the ice cream pretty and sprinkle a few chunks of fresh pineapple on top. And all done, pop it in the freezer for about 4 hours to chill, and then you'll have some delicious nice creams to enjoy. And ta-da! Here are the 3 nice cream recipes that we made today in honor of National Ice Cream Day. We made a delicious strawberry ice cream, chocolate chip banana ice cream, and a tropical pineapple ice cream. Let me know in the comments below which flavor would be your favorite. I've had all of these, they're all delicious, but you know me, I like tropical, so I would say out of all of them, my favorite go-to is always the pineapple, but they're all really, really good. Again, I'll be taking pictures, posting them all over social media and my website. You can check it out there, and I'll be posting all the ingredients and the recipes in the description and also on my website, so you can check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like recipe videos, and especially simple, easy recipe videos, give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video, because I am at home and I am baking a lot this year. And again, a big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video. It is because of you I can enjoy cool treats like this. All right, thanks again, you guys, and happy National Ice Cream Day. Bye-bye. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here.